Hello, my online friends. I love these live videos. I feel like I'm getting closer to you. I feel like I'm making friends every day. Um, I am live right now on Facebook and actually two profiles that I have on Facebook. Not profiles, one profile and one page, and YouTube. I want to talk about freedom and happiness today. Who doesn't want more freedom in life? Who doesn't want more happiness in life? I talk to people all the time, and of course, everybody wants more money, everybody wants better relationship, everybody wants love, but at the core of it, everything that we want is because we think we would feel better if we have that thing, if we want a bigger home, if we want more money. And I want to talk to you guys about how to actually do that, how to achieve that level of freedom and happiness. So wait here, watch until the end, because I'm going to share with you guys some great tips. But how do you find happiness and how do you find freedom? The very first thing is to realize if someone is feeling happy and fulfilled, doesn't mean they don't have any challenges in life. So challenges are part of life. Problems are part of life. You always gonna experience some challenging situation in your either health or relationships or material stuff or finances or your career, your business. But how do you find true freedom and happiness in the midst of everything that life throws at you? I had a conversation with someone recently. This person, she, so she's always going through something, and she's always struggling and fighting with life. It's either her husband, and I'm not saying who she is because, of course, it's private. And I love her and I love all human beings. And it just makes me feel so sad that people don't get it. And I'm going to share with you what I mean. So she's unhappy with her husband for years and years. She's been unhappy. They were separated for a while. They got back together. She's even more unhappy than before. She says she wants to divorce, but she doesn't divorce. And then she had a fight with one of her friends a few months ago, and she cut her off. And just recently she had another fight with another close friend of hers, and she blamed her for all she did, like this friend did that, that friend did that, and they destroyed my home, and the other one is blah blah blah. And like every interaction seems like she's unhappy with life, with people. Things are not going her way. People are rude. People don't appreciate her. People don't value her friendships. She's so generous. She has such a beautiful heart, but people don't understand. And there are some really horrible people in her life. I'm not going to share the details. It's in her recently because of something that happened in her family, some horrible things, really stressful things happening. There are many people in her life that are not fair. They are shitty people. They are not respecting her. They're not good people. And all I want to say is, and I know it is so hard to hear that when you are in the middle of that. It is so hard. Your mind want to reject it. Your mind just want to say, no, it's this, that. Buddha said, when you point your finger at someone, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. What is the common denominator? Why is everybody so awful around you? Who is attracting these people and horrible situations? By the way, if you're live, please say hi, make a comment. Sometimes I see comments, sometimes I don't see comments, but even if you're watching the replay, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you're going through hardship in your life, as challenging as it is, I want you to ask yourself, don't tell yourself why people are so bad and I am so done with this life, because that was a conversation. I'm so done with this life. This is not fair. This is no justice. Why these things are happening? Why these things are happening to me? Ask yourself, why these things are happening for me? What are these things showing me? Why have I attracted this negativity in my life? Okay, so this is called responsibility. This is when it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but you take responsibility and you tell yourself and you ask powerful questions. Why did I attract these situations? How can I attract better people? How can I attract better situation? And responsibility, when you feel responsible, when you understand that you are attracting everything and everyone based on who you are, not what you consciously want, not what you think, not what you read, not the video that you watch consciously, based on who you are, your entire being, your belief system, your nervous system. So if you're always unhappy with life, if you're always stressed out, and maybe you went through life being stressed, maybe some things happened, made you stressed, but if you keep being in this vibration, whatever this vibration is, being unhappy, being stressed, not being fulfilled, not being grateful, you're going to attract more of those things. You're going to attract people who are going to amplify your feelings. Everyone who comes to your life just amplify how you feel from within. So ask yourself, this horrible person I attracted to my life, this horrible situation I attracted into my life, well, everything is a mirror. Why did I attract this? What is in me that needs to change? And when you take this responsibility, this is what I want to talk about, freedom and happiness. When you take that responsibility, it is the ultimate form of of fulfillment and freedom, which can also bring happiness. You know why? Because you're not the slave of other people anymore. Because if you have attracted something in your life that you are not happy with, if you start taking responsibility and changing from within, everything else will change. So that is the ultimate form of freedom. You are free to think however you want, regardless of what is showing up in your life. No one can make you think a thought that you do not want to. It's your choice. What do you want to think about today? How do you want to feel today? It is your choice. Dr. Viktor Franklin, in the book Man's Search for Meaning, he was a prisoner in a concentration camp, Nazis camp. He was facing death almost daily. The most horrible situation any human being can live in terms of physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. He wrote this book when he was in prison, Man's Search for Meaning. And he talked about meaning of life. And he talks about, even in his situation, which is the worst, literally the worst situation anyone can be in for years, he said he's the only one who can choose his thoughts. And still in that situation, no one can decide what he thinks about and how he feels when he's facing death. Thanks for the like buttons, by the way. Let me see. Can I see your comments? I don't see any comments yet, but I will see everything after the live. So let me know your thoughts. Taking responsibility for your life, telling yourself honestly that everything I'm experiencing, I have created it. most of it unconsciously, most of it unwillingly, most of it because I didn't know that I have to control my negative thoughts. I didn't know I have to control my jealousy, my negativity, my limiting beliefs, my anger, my resentment. And when you take this responsibility, life feels so much more, so much happier, and you feel more freedom. My mentor, Bob Proctor, I love this man. He was such a legend. I'm reading it from this book, Thinking into Results is the program that I teach people. It's a 6-month program, Thinking into Results. If you want to change your results, you should contact me. There is a page about responsibility. He says responsibility is a choice, and it truly is the key to freedom. Your future can be everything you've ever dreamed about and then some. Isn't that amazing? To realize you don't need to go out there and fight people, fight situation and circumstances at your work with your partner. All you need to do is to take responsibility. Your future can be everything you have ever dreamed about and then some. And then it says, Bob's good friend and mentor, Val Vanderwall, wrote, when a person takes responsibility for their life and the results they are obtaining, they will cease to blame others as the cause of their results. Since you cannot change other people, and if you have tried to change your partner, you know what I mean. Since you cannot change other people, blame is inappropriate. Blaming others causes a person to remain bound in a prison of their own making. So you're literally becoming your own prisoner when you are blaming, pointing finger at everybody else, and you're not taking responsibility. You're creating a prison for yourself. When you take responsibility, blame is eliminated and you are free to grow. Those who win big in life take responsibility and create their own destiny. My friends, if you want to learn more, if you really want to change your life, if you want to live happy, if you want to live fulfilled, if you want to make more money, if you want to improve your business, if you want to improve your relationships, if you want to bring more of you to the table and really live life to the fullest, come to Design Your Dream Life. I'm offering this free live challenge. It is called Design Your Dream Life. I'm going to walk you through how to do that. In 5 days, all you need to do is to spend 1 hour a day from April 21st to 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to put the link somewhere here around this post. Join, come with pen and paper, and come with intention that this free 5-day live challenge is going to absolutely change your life forever, because this is my intention, to change your life, to help you live a better life. And when you register, just make sure, please make sure you receive an email from me within few minutes. Might go to your junk or spam or promotion. If you miss the event, you miss the Zoom links, you're never going to join, you're going to miss this opportunity. So register and then check your emails, junk, spam. And if you don't see a Zoom link in your emails, let me know. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon.